Can you introduce your background?
Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Abdullah. I'm a Taiwanese Muslim. And at the same time, I'm actually a software engineer. And a lot of times, if I have a free time, I would come to the mosque and I would give tours. I would be explaining and teaching people about Islam.
You born as a Muslim or?
Yeah, I was born as a Muslim, alhamdulillah. But I'm actually a second generation Muslim, which means that my father, he converted when he was young. So when I was born, I was already in a Muslim environment.
So the first generation is your father.
My father.
Can you tell us the history of your father? Get to know about Islam.
Okay, yeah. So in short, when he was studying in university, he studied in the language of Arabic department in one of the universities in Taiwan. So after he graduated, he wanted to study more about Arabic. So he had the scholarship to go and study in Saudi Arabia. So when he was studying in Saudi Arabia, he met more Muslims there. Because even when he was in Taiwan, even though he was studying Arabic, but he didn't really have an environment with the Muslims. So after he actually went to Saudi Arabia, he was living with the Muslims. Then he started to learn and understand about the real message of Islam. So then he accepted Islam in Saudi Arabia, and then he came back to Taiwan.
So can you describe your life in Taiwan as a Muslim?
As a Muslim, okay. So I lived in many countries during my life. Actually, I only came back to Taiwan about 3 years ago. I lived in Turkey, I also lived in Belgium, in Europe. So I actually lived most of my life in non-Muslim countries. So I feel that Taiwan probably is the most Muslim-friendly countries that I've ever stayed, compared to other non-Muslim countries. Because first of all, I know that in Taiwan there might be people who don't know anything about Islam. They might be a little bit, they're not very friendly to Muslims, but definitely they're not the majority. And actually, because I don't look like a Muslim, so people don't expect me to be a Muslim in the first place. So for me, there's less a problem. But maybe for our sisters who are wearing the hijab or with the scarf, maybe they might face more problems. But for me, I feel most of the times it's because people are ignorant about Islam. They don't know anything about Islam. So that's why sometimes it's out of curiosity. Sometimes it's just because they don't know, but we feel offended. So I think as Muslims in Taiwan, since we're the minority, we have a job. And our job is to let people understand what is the actual message of Islam. To let people forget about what they have learned before, but they should learn about what the true message of Islam is. So that's what I'm trying to do as well.